Please note, number 5 is a late scratching, and they fired away from the 1200 meter marker. Mescal towards the inside began well. Lulu's Boy on the outside is time for Charity. Mix the Magic has the yellow blinkers about 2 from the right hand side. Just 2 lengths off the leader. Back to Basics towards the left hand side in the yellow colours. Dark Tide is in the red cap, and they followed by behind that one King's Express. Sorry, that's Fully Loaded, and then came Storm Dictator, and In Cahoots is further back. They come towards the 600 meter mark, and Dark Tide in the red cap is the leader. From in second, Lulu's Boy, and Back to Basics. They're on the outside, time for Charity. They followed by Fully Loaded. Towards the inside, Mescal, then Mix the Magic, and then comes Samoa's got 4 to make up. Coming inside the final 350 meters now, and it's Back to Basics and Dark Tide. Mescal towards the inside. Lulu's Boys in the middle, then comes Fully Loaded. On the outside, Mix the Magic. It's Mescal, Back to Basics between them. On the outside is Dark Tide, Lulu's Boy, and Fully Loaded. In front is Mescal from Back to Basics and Dark Tide. Mescal in front. Back to Basics lunges late and gets there. Back to Basics from Mescal, then came Fully Loaded and Dark Tide. So Back to Basics, your winner is in the yellow cap, 2 from the left-hand side. On the inside of that is Mescal. They fought it out, but Back to Basics on the line just lunged late and got there. So Back to Basics, the winner. Pilasande Mkoli, the rider, for trainer Paul Matchett. 8-2-6-11, the numbers. And that's the running of race number 7.
Third win this afternoon for Pilasande Oli and for Paul Matchett as well. Back to Basics wins. He comes down a lot better than what he went down. I'll speak to Pilasande about that, but hard fought. It looked like he wanted that. I saw the 400 when he drew your stick, took an awkward stride. I thought, well, so it's going to be another dirty third or something like that. But he really wanted that, didn't he?
Yeah, you know, he was just idling as a pull out my stick. I gave him 2 smacks. He just took off a little bit because he's sort of one pace, and he's a difficult horse. You gotta know him. You gotta know when to send him. You know.
Do you think sprinting's his forte? Because I remember he ran a week ago and there was no fault of yours, barely beheld. Coming back to a sprint just a week later, a different horse.
Yeah, you know, I think he's much better over a sprint because you put him over 14, if there's no pace, that is honest, he will pull you, because last time he came out slow with me, then he started pulling and the pace was slow as well. So I think in this sprint, the pace suited him because I could feel he was traveling very hard. That's why I said I'm going to sit as long as I can because I know he's going to kick all the way to the line.
Now, Emporium went down to the start 11 out of 10. Captain TikTok went down to the start 5 out of 10. How did Back to Basics go down to the start? It's the only horse I've punted today, and I wanted to cancel my bet the way he went down. Were you worried the way he went down?
No, I wasn't really worried. I had to take him down slowly because he's a difficult horse. He runs away with everyone at track, so you have to look after him because he's just going to run away with you.
Well, I wish you told me that before. Thank you, Pilasande. Well done.
I just want to thank Mr. Matchett for the continued support, and the Matchett whole team back at home, and also thanks to the academy, and thanks to my sponsor, Stone Stamco. Thank you so much.
That's 5 to go.
Thank you, sir.
Paul Matchett, for the 3rd time this afternoon, is the winning trainer. Thank you. Well done. The way you went down to the start, did you go, oh no?
No, I know the horse very well, and Pilasande knows this horse. Last time he nearly fell in the race because the horse pulled so hard. So he takes him down very slowly, and it looks awkward, but he doesn't want to get him into a canter because he can take off. And he's a very tricky horse. He's still an end tire. You know, the question is, do you geld him? But he's running, he's winning, but he is a quirky horse, and I think that's why it looked bad. But there's nothing. The horse is very sound, and he just wanted to trot him down to the start in case he ran away. So that was the reason behind that.
Was there any doubts in him running today after the run on Thursday? I mean, it's a week apart. Obviously, you got that type of safety net to fall back on if you're not happy about him. He obviously came back fit and well after the last run. But when you accepted him, did you think we'll just play it by ear, or was it a matter of, well, he's going to be fit, let's go?
That's right. You know, Alistair, we just checked him out, and he doesn't even have to work. I mean, he came to the track every day, just trotted, and again, we didn't even work him. And, you know, he's a tough old horse. He's like cast iron. He's very strong. He's very sound. He shows no sign of any problems, and he's an old man, and he needs to be treated with respect, and if you do that, he performs for you.
You need to be treated with respect, but you're not that old.
Sometimes, but sometimes you need disciplining. But anyway, Alistair, it's all a part of life. And but I must say thanks to the owners, Bromwell and Selvum in Mauritius. Great to have them as owners. They keep supporting the horses bought to go to Mauritius. So he will go there at some stage. So well done to those guys, and thanks to my World Sports betting sponsors.
Well played.
Thank you very much.
Well done to Paul Matchett and Pilasande Oli for the third time today. The groom's name is Jeremiah, but he has gone back to basics. So that's a wrap of race number 7. The 8th and last race gets underway at 4:30.